Who's your partner? Welcome to our new exciting episode of How Well Do You Know Your Partner? We're going to find out if you are desperados or tenderfoots. Which will these two be? Let's find out. On this week's show, we've got Killer Slick Thompson, Goober Tick, Davidowitz. Remind the folks watching at home how you first hooked spurs.
I looked up and on the horizon I saw this man on a horse and he was chasing a little girl and he was shooting at her and he shot her dead at my feet. And I knew that we would be good friends.
I do not remember any of that except for shooting that little girl.
What would Killer say is your best asset as a partner? All right, Killer. What do you have to say?
I am gonna say pass.
All right, let's see if that was right. Goober?
It was my smarts.
What would Killer say is your worst quality as a partner?
Oh boy, alright.
Oh, I know.
All right, Killer.
I am gonna go with the answer, just a general inability to complete any task.
Okay. Goober, was that correct?
No worst quality.
Number 3. If you could work in any profession other than the admirable one you've chosen, murder, what would it be?
A magician.
Goober?
I think it's close. I put horse trainer.
That is basically the same thing.
Basically
That is
the
basically
same
the same
thing.
thing. How do the horse trainers do it?
It's magic.
Bart Simpson or Alicia Silverstone?
I am not familiar with either of those people, but I have been to the Alicia Silverstone National Park, full of the Silverstones, and so I'm gonna have to say Alicia Silverstone.
It's my favorite park too.
Very good, gentlemen. Alicia Silverstone. If you could be a headline in any magazine, which magazine would it be, and what would it say?
I think I know this one, and I'm gonna go with the publication Young Boys in Hats.
Well, actually, Killer, it's Horse and Hound magazine, and it would I couldn't write this, but it would be a picture of me with a horse on one side and a hound on the other, and the title would be I Made It.
What is Goob's burnin' house possession?
A small, delicate snow globe of a house with the snow falling down and a small family standing outside of it, holding hands, and all of the Christmas presents behind them.
Well, actually, I would say my taxidermied owl, because it has more sentimental value to me than the snow globe with the small family.
Just my rifle, my pony, and me.
Let's continue our game, shall we? What was the name of the first horse you ever loved?
Done.
Big, black, beautiful horse.
That is in fact correct. Big, black, beautiful horse. First horse I ever knew and loved.
Do you give money to homeless people?
No.
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 Next question.
Have you ever kicked a little animal in the face?
Yes, he has.
And I put an exclamation mark to show that that is very much a truthful answer.
That kitten flew very far.
How many people have you done killed?
I think if I'm doing the math right, it's 4,076.
Killer?
That is a very close answer. He is 4,796.
I
Goober.
didn't carry
Goober,
the
you know.
number in my mind.
Exactly. You have to carry certain of. There's a 2 involved that Goober forgot to carry, and it is very important to do those sort of things.
Mary Kate or Ashley?
Done.
Mary Kate.
And here is the twist answer. I'm gonna vote for Elizabeth Olsen
Oh!
because One must truly respect a woman who is able to break free of the chains of a family name.
Kill, sleep, or marry Carmen Sandiego, the Tumbleweed of Happiness Ridge, or Archibald the Jerky Maker.
I think there's only one answer.
There truly is. Kill Carmen Sandiego because she is unpredictable and you do not know where she will go and where she will end up, and she is not wife material because you will be looking for her all the time. Kill Carmen Sandiego.
Bang.
It's not loaded.
Now you marry the tumbleweed because you're gonna have the same thing on the day you marry it as the day you die.
Unless, of course, there is a breeze or a drift. But as long as you keep a rope or some sort of string, it will not get too far out of sight.
I highly recommend attaching the other end of the rope or the string to your wrist, so it's with you wherever you go.
That is a good suggestion, Goober.
Thank you.
And I guess we are both in agreement that you would sleep with Archibald the Jerky Maker.
It's true.
This is mostly because of a process of elimination, and we did not completely think through the answers before picking the other two for the other options.
But I must say, the taste of jerky is quite nice.
1 billion points, and I think it's safe to say that's your partner. You both want an all-inclusive trip, one way, non-refundable, all expenses paid, to Devil's Hole Cavern.
Do we have to go together?
Yes.
No more cow.
Well, that's our show. Our special guest Killer and Goob will be back in episode of Cordelia Prospector by Seth Moore at 11 p.m. at the Flea Theater. Make sure you're there.